was just a joke. Back of Coco Farabare, no, you should have calmed down and see maybe 2027 I follow anybody. You guys should have just calmed down. You are just batching me left, right, and center. It doesn't make any difference to me anyway. It's like that. It's like that. It's my turn today. It could be another person's turn tomorrow. In the next 2 weeks, you are going to pick another person. In the next another 2 weeks, you are going to pick another person.
Alright, welcome back from that music break. If you're just tuning in, welcome on board. This is still Turntable with me, Buki Daisy, and Ken. And we're back for the last conversation of today. You just heard the voice of actress Ronke Oshodi, and I guess she is being dragged online. I mean, Nigerians love to, call people out on when they feel like they're not doing the things expected from them, and people in the public space always get those backlash when they are not aligning with what the public view on certain thing is. And this one is about our political alliances and something like that. So where do you start from with this one?
Well, she has the right to support any politician in as much as she's not offending anybody, despite the fact that yes, she's an actress. Doesn't mean that she should not venture into other areas to make money for herself,
even when it's not looking like the people in the country are happy.
Well, if people in the country, who are the people that are not happy? Is it the masses or her fans are not happy?
Everybody.
Are you not happy?
I'm not happy.
You're not happy. Why are you not happy? Do things that will make you happy now. Should just because people are not happy, and for instance, Ronke Oshodi, now.
But I mean, they're not happy with the administration.
With the administration, right? Well, that doesn't mean that Ronke Oshodi too should be moody. Whoever she wants to support is her life, is her right. Whether people are happy or not, the most important thing is that that it's not our fault that people are not happy.
Okay, so when you are coming out with confidence to say you're aligned, you are with a particular sort of people that that okay, maybe their best is not so enough like that, are you not kind of like encouraging and acting like you're not concerned about what the real impact of those common men, those people that don't have the resources that you can easily get access to? Don't you feel like you are kind of undermining and neglecting their own, these grievances, and now just trying to feed your own pockets?
That's a very tight one. Now the most now whether it's not, that shouldn't be something that should bother her. Now she has, as a Nigerian, she has the right to belong to align herself with any association or whatever. Now, like I wanted to say earlier, it is not her fault that people that she's aligning herself with, they are not living up to the expectation, which has consequently, led to people not being happy with the administration. Nobody, yes, it is visible in the face or in the eyes of everybody that yes, not all is well with this current administration, but truth be told that this president is doing all he can. Like I said, like I've always been saying, that don't put all your trust, on any presidential candidate that is contesting for the 2027 general election next year. This is the best that Tinubu can offer this country. This is the best that the governor of Lagos State can offer the states. This is the best that our leaders, their own best, not the best. This because you cannot do anything, you cannot give what you don't have, you cannot offer what you don't have. So it is the ideas that this administration has, that is what they are putting in. That's what they are putting on ground.
You cannot give what you don't have.
You cannot give what you don't have.
So why did you say you can give it in the first place when you know that you don't have it to give?
Well, they thought that their best is what the people are yearning for, but when they get there, it's not what the people are yearning for. So they always feel that they have, like I was saying this morning while I was doing my analysis this morning, that this particular candidate on the platform of the ADC, Atiku Abubakar, feels that his ideas of transforming this country, is the best ideas. That. Then Obi on the platform of the NDC also feels that my idea is the best that can transform this country. And other candidates as well. Even the incumbent president, the president himself, feels that his idea is the best that can transform this country. And when they get there, they fall below the expectations of the people. So it is not a matter of whether Ronke Oshodi is aligning herself with a politician or this administration that people are not happy about. It's not her fault now. Ronke is not a politician. She's just an actress. Like she said, that she's looking for what she used to feed her family. You understand? So it's another thing again I should say is that now that Ronke Oshodi has aligned herself with, it is now time for her to start preaching, the gospel of good governance. Like she said, she's not a baby, she's a matured person. She's not a baby, she's an adult. She has the right to do what she likes, in as much as she's not violating anybody's right, in as much as she's not offending anybody. Yeah, people are offended, but she doesn't see it as an offense. So that's that. And also, that is that for Ronke Oshodi. And also, in other climes, there are some entertainers that don't align themselves with the ideology of a particular political party or of a particular administration. There are some people in other countries that they don't like the Democrats. There are some entertainers in America. There are some, there are some artists in America. They don't like the Democrats. There are also some artists in America that like the Democrat. They don't like the Republican. So it is a way of finding your ideology. If your ideology aligns with that of the APC, if they call you, if they invite you to join them in the train, you go. But if your idea does not align with the APC and they call you, you can tell them whose ox is God.
But do you think they have a choice to tell the administration what they think that they are doing wrong?
Yeah,
or they are like, the word that is coming to mind, I can't use on air, or they are when somebody is trying to like, the word I want to use is no, I cannot use the word on air. That's the common. You're like when somebody is doing something that is bad, but then you're still trying to like
support.
Just do like Ojoi, something like that.
What's Ojoi?
Like eye service, like
okay.
You don't want to offend the person that is putting food on your table. So even when you know the person is doing something wrong, you don't want to say anything. You just say, okay, you're doing perfectly well. So it doesn't affect what you are getting in return. So you're kind of like deceiving them and just whining them, something like that. So do you feel like they should have a choice, like they have a choice to influence their decision and say, so I feel like you can do this and this. The people are saying this and this and this. I think you can do this and this and this and this. But they're like, let me not say anything so it will not affect my own market. Don't you feel like they have the choice to say that today?
Yeah, I get it. Perfect. That's a very good question. Now that she's in the boat or in the train or in the car with them in the campaign train, it is now the opportunity for her to tell those in power that, Your Excellency, a lot of people that I've interacted with, they are complaining about this administration. Please, it will be very good, or it will be we want you to do more on this area. We want you to do more on this area when you are elected, because she can't say if you are elected. So when you are elected, sir, we appreciate that what you've been doing so far is good, but our people are yearning for more dividends of democracy. It is now an opportunity for people, for artists in the country, for musicians in the country who have more influence, who can influence people to vote for. It is now an opportunity to use their platform, to use the influence they have in the lives of people, to tell those in position of authority that yes, I'm not joining your party, or I'm not joining your campaign train because of whatever goodies that is coming, but I'm joining, your campaign train because of the position that I have in the society to influence you to do a whole lot of things. So if they understand the position that they occupy in this country, that's the entertainers, the showbiz guys, if they understand the position that they occupy in this country, they're going to use it very well. Because not all of them, because the vast majority of them, they are not using their platform very well. That is, if they get into that political space, they're not using their platform very well. So I want to urge them, now that you are in that party, now that you are supporting this candidate, it is now an opportunity to tell them, because you are the one that can look into their eyes and tell them what is actually going on, in the country, and tell them that, Your Excellency, yes, we know that you are doing a lot, but if you can do this, people will be happy, because a lot of people are not happy, in your administration. So they should use their platform, they should recognize the position they occupy in the country, and use it, to influence the decision of those in authority.
But they don't tell them.
That is where the problem is. They don't tell them. A whole lot of them don't tell them. They can't even. They have been beclouded by the goodies, by the personal gain. So they don't tell them. So if we can find people who can walk straight to the leaders and tell them, sir, ma, I think that. You understand?
But what's up with the only, like, most of the Yoruba actresses are aligned with those administration. Like, I know what's her name, Toyin Abraham.
Yeah, that busty lady.
Yeah, she said that was then when he was campaigning before he got elected. She said that she heard, he told her all the ideas I have, and said,
is it Tinubu or the governor?
The president.
Okay, the president.
So
right.
That was what people kept showing her with, and different courses on social media every day, because she was like, oh, she has heard what he has to say for us, that he has very good plans, blah 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 blah. And then Eniola Badmus also suffered that backlash also. So I don't know that thing with Yoruba actresses. Okay.
Eniola Badmus has an appointment. She has been appointed in one senator's office like this. Well, I think that our Nigerian artists and those in the entertainment industry should be more bold to approach politicians when they are called upon to support them, because you are not only in that party within that electioneering period or within that election period, but you are in that party, to extend what the people are feeling in the street, to extend it to the leaders and tell them that there is need for them to do more than what they've been doing. So that's just what I think. They should be bold enough to tell them the truth. They should be bold, because if you tell the governor the truth, because majority of the people that are advising the president, not all of them are telling the president the truth.
Yeah, like that one I was clapping when the president was talking about what's it called, Agbado. There's nothing at the back. Like, say she that's what she's doing. So most of them always will say, very nice. But
the thing is that these leaders, is it that they are blind when they get there? Don't they know what the people are going through? That's just it. It's quite unfortunate that before you became president, you knew what the condition of the country was when you were outside. Now that you are president, is it that you forgot?
No, they said power and money brings out your true character. So before then, you're all, so that will bring out your true character. So that's all I have to say. It's not for my mother, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I think that we're going to wrap up today's edition, right?
All right. Yeah. It has been an amazing time. Time well spent. So time check says it is
1:29.
Yeah, and it's time for us to call it a wrap on today's show. It's been Trend Table. Trend Table happens every Wednesday and Friday from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. And we'll catch you again next week Wednesday. Follow us on our social media platform, Instagram at Overt News, TikTok overt.radio.lagos, and on X at Overt Radio Live. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Overt Radio Live. My name is Vicky Daisy, and I've Well, doing this weekend.
Yeah.
Thank God it's Friday. I hope you have an amazing weekend ahead, and we'll see you again next week. Bye.
Bye for now.
So many